Hey guys, welcome to Arboleas on this absolutely glorious blue sky January afternoon. And come on, let's go and take a look at the fantastic new listing that's called Villa Orchard. So you've got these wonderful double gates. It's at on a small established street in the desirable hamlet of Los Carrascos. This fantastic sandblock drive, which provides ample off-street parking, and this rolls up to an extended height carport which was built with motorhomes and camper vans in mind, but is obviously being used currently just for a car. And this kind of sweeps up the entire left-hand side of this property. Now, it's on the papers as a 2/3 bed villa with very good reason. I'll explain that in a second. But if you look just beyond the carport, there's a very large detached, what was a previous storage room. Now it's currently used as a kind of office workroom, but prior to that it was a bedroom. There's a lovely cloak room in there, but we'll look at it from the inside in a second. And off to the right of the carport, you've got door access there with an extendable sun awning that leads you straight into the kitchen. So handy when you come back with a car full of shopping. Little look from this aspect. I mean, the backdrop is, well, the views are absolutely wonderful. I'm being soaked in sunshine at the moment, and it was set over there to my left. And you'll see the property has been aptly named Villa Orchard because the gardens are easy to maintain and have been terraced in lots of places, etc. But they're full of wonderful fruit trees. You've got oranges, lemons, limes, mandarins, cherry, apple, all dotted about the garden. And then this wonderful driveway extends onto this gorgeous covered awning porch with double doors off to the left there going into the central, very good sized front room salon. And then this beautifully conditioned private pool. Now the owners have got a small dog and they've got grandchildren and stuff like that, so they've put this kind of little security rail all the way around this. And underneath this artificial grassed area, which has been newly added, there's a beautiful terrace, so you've got the options of both, but I really do like the artificial grass at the moment. Now I'll film this bit quickly because I've walked down to the bottom of the pool area just to give you a little view from angle, but the filters are running at the moment, so you've got this kind of slightly annoying whirring noise going on behind me, but that can't be avoided. So a little pan around the front. Those double doors there, as I say, lead into the front room, and then you've got the gorgeous covered porch above you, and that leads out onto a glorious open terrace with a built-in barbecue area. And then all along this side of the house you've got lots of the little fruit trees that I mentioned earlier. So back up here via the little gate there, and then on into this absolutely glorious covered terrace, which has become at least really an extension of the front room, and kind of many hours are spent out here soaking up these marvellous views. Now, as I said earlier, it's in Los Carrascos community, so you're within easy walk of two popular bar restaurants, just 2 minutes, 3 minutes drive from Arboleas Centre. As I kind of walk around, you know, you'll appreciate we're getting a lot of demand for safe lock up and leave second homes that are not huge. You know, with huge outside space, it's too difficult to maintain if you're not using the property regularly. Well, this certainly ticks the bill for that, but you know, a perfectly comfortable and very spacious full-time residence as well. So terrace running along here. I'm all under shade at the moment, and then you've got this lovely open terrace running off the end, finishing with this very good size traditional Spanish barbecue. Little pan around from this side, and the neighbours are in residence at the moment. They've got some friends over by the sounds of it, so I can hear some laughter and stuff. That might interrupt the video, but all the more authentic for that. Another little artificially grassed area, and then the fruit trees, pom-pom olive, you can see there's a pomegranate tucked in behind that, and on into the rear garden. And here, you know, you've got a nice size chunk of ground, and the scope for it is, you know, incredible. There's so many things you could do with this. These guys have opted for this kind of little storage area. There's a kind of tool shed, if you like, at the back of the main casita, tucked in here. You know, this is where the washing line is. Not in fruit or flower at the moment, but there's a very well established grapevine that comes back strong every year and has to be pruned back, and they've even made their own wine off of this. But you could, you know, extend the terrace, make a huge covered area out here, really what you want, but it's quite useful as it is. So we've now done more or less a full circle. I've got some good lockable store sheds, if you like, to the right of me here, which you couldn't see probably, and I love this kind of little railinged off kind of pathway that leads right up to the door access off of the carport. Could even put a kind of Romeo and Juliet set of tables and chairs out here. It'd be lovely because this is nicely in the shade at the moment. And then this very good size, I'd estimate around kind of 5 meters by 3.5 meter casita. Let's go and take a wander in there. Lovely and shaded and cool in here, and you can see you've got double sliding doors with the security wrecker on those. Slide over, very good size room, ceiling fan and air conditioning you can see in here. And as I say, it's kind of used as a little bit of a bureau and office at the moment, but easily big enough to be a kind of fantastic little guest apartment, whether it's younger kids or teenagers, etc. When you've got visitors for holidays. That's kind of a leaf table that can put out, so you can put some kind of eating chairs and stuff there. And then why it's useful as maybe a little kind of guest bedroom or as an apartment is you've got a full cloakroom in here, you know, so you've got a WC and a hand basin as well. All right, let's go and take a look indoors. And what I thought I'd do, rather than enter via the carport and the kitchen, I'd come in through what are effectively the front doors here and take you straight in to see the beautiful kind of sitting room salon. Square, very good size room, bang in the centre. You can see central mounted fireplace. You've got a ceiling fan in here, air conditioning unit. You've got some nice coving around the ceilings, which is again not something you see too commonly in Spanish built villas. Very, very good size room. That door there on the left leads into the master bedroom in the main villa. Take a little pan around from this side. Don't know if you can hear that kind of trickle of the pool jets going on outside, very therapeutic. And just to give you some kind of idea of the view and the backdrop, and the sun comes up immediately to our right and forms just a perfect arc across the property throughout the day. Bound to lift the spirits getting up and looking at that every morning, I think. So into the master bedroom now, and what I like about this kind of design of villa, and I've seen a few of them over the years, you can appreciate, is that the main guest bedroom in the main villa is kind of totally divided from this one. So it gives kind of owners and guests the levels of privacy they'd like. Again, air conditioning, ceiling fan, big bank there of freestanding wardrobes. And there is an option on this that's separate negotiation. A lot of the furniture can remain if required. And then a very, very good size ensuite bathroom with a full bath and overhead shower in here. And I was trying to find a way to film this without getting myself in a mirror, but you've got a mirrored panel above the bath here. And then there's a lovely vanity unit just to my right, and there's a great big mirror above that. So there's no real way I can film the bathroom without saying hi. Little heater there on the wall, high for the second time. A nice heated towel rail, and as you can see, lovely vanity unit. So very good size as an ensuite and very nicely fitted. And now let's go and look at the very good sized kitchen diner and the other bedroom. Located in the main villa. So entering the kitchen via this door from the lounge, and I've got the actual entrance door that takes me out to the carport immediately behind me. Now you come into this very, very good sized kitchen dining room. Nice neutral scheme in here, very bright and airy. Clean as a whistle. These are kind of granite effect worktops. Actually MDF, you've got a water filter drinking system there, I can see. Often these aren't connected, but very easy to put back and recommission. And then you can see a door to the rear of the kitchen that leads first. There's a very good size kind of pantry, utility room, linen cupboard. I'm not going to film in there, but it's a very good size. Off to the right, and then this door can be closed, and you've got the second bathroom. And then leading on to another door that leads into the very good sized bedroom, and twin beds opted for in here, but easily room for a very large double. You can see why this kind of lends itself to being the perfect guest bedroom, because essentially it's almost like a little self-contained apartment. If you've got guests over and they're staying in here, they've got access to the kitchen, out to the gardens, pool area, etc., and they don't have to disturb you on the other side of the house, or vice versa. It's a great character tiling scheme that's running throughout. Really sympathetic, I suppose, and lends itself to the overall design of the property. So there you have it, the beautiful Villa Orchard in the Los Carrascos community of Arboleas, available for viewings. Price will be €209,000 or near offer. And to arrange a viewing, contact us as always, khalidahomes@hotmail.com. Give us a call, +34 950 430 763. Hope you've enjoyed, thanks for watching, and look forward to showing you around this wonderful property.